Welcome to Delves In, where we delve in to crazy ready... Cut.
No, you got it. All right. So,
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Delves In, where we're going to delve into some Reddit stories this time.
yeah. So, yeah,
Thanks for the support. I really needed somebody to say it first, so I knew what to say.
Okay, word. Yeah,
This is Boodrix, this is Delve, I am the Great Catsby.
if you haven't noticed,
Get ready for hell.
delve in the hell. So, we're batch recording. This is Boodrix, our wonderful groundskeeper. He will be accompanying us in this episode as well. We just got done reading one of my favorite creepypastas, The Zookeepers. I recommend going back and watching that one. Excuse me. So in this episode, we're just going to do a bunch of Reddit stories.
Because I wanted Reddit stories over spooky stories.
Yeah, I figured, we had her scared, now we're going to do our drama. You know what I mean?
I like the goofy, haha funny.
So we've got a very interesting story to start off with. We're on Am I Overreacting? This is by Pink Fluttershy. Am I overreacting for being upset that my boyfriend told me to kill myself when he was in a bad mood? So we're going to read the paragraph first and then go into the text messages. So my boyfriend has anger issues. And tonight when I called him, he was visibly in a very bad mood but didn't want to talk about it. Which is fine, but he was being verbally aggressive with me and I showed frustration over that. Anyway, he gets upset over me being frustrated that he's being upset with something unrelated and tells me to rope myself and hangs up. After a while, I call him to apologize to me.
Don't apologize.
And then he proceeds to... No. She calls him to apologize to her.
Oh, okay.
And he then proceeds to tell me to cut myself because that's what people like you do to stabilize. Anyway, I'm assuming he thinks I was supposed to not get offended by him projecting his personal frustration onto me, but am I overreacting from being upset over his speech?
No, fuck no.
Top comment says, walk the fuck away.
Fully agree.
Yeah, this is a toxic relationship.
I don't care how long you've been dating, what you've been through.
This is a grown man that cannot control his own emotions and is telling somebody he is supposed to love and cherish to kill themselves? Absolutely not.
Yeah, like over something that like she didn't do. Like I'd get it if like she fucked his best friend and he was like, fucking kill yourself. I would understand that, but he's just mad at something else entirely and he takes it out on her. Get out of there.
Here's the text thread.
Yeah, you're clearly in a bad mood and projecting it onto me with the way you speak to me. I did not approach in any way that's negative. You have no right to speak to me in that voice. Just imagine how you'd react if I spoke to you in that way. I don't know why I stay with you when you've shown time and time again how ill-tempered you are, and all of this probably over a video game. Calling you was a mistake. Actually, go fuck yourself. There's no way you believe what you said. If you do, we seriously should break up. I genuinely will cut ties because of this. This shows blatantly how fucked up you are and how little you know. I don't want to discuss anything with you anymore. I called to give you one last chance and you didn't pick up, so I'm just gonna go. You can't be serious. If you're serious, then go ahead and block me. These were your words. Go rope yourself. Seriously, go cut yourself and slice yourself because that's what people like you do to stabilize. Go slit your wrist, go rope yourself. You women are all like that. And you're the one giving me a last chance? Hey, I don't care for your excuses. You are not the one giving me a last chance, so go ahead and think you're right. You're clearly fucking abusive. Yeah, I'm good. Goodbye. I didn't say shit about rope. It's true though, you're completely unable to speak due to your emotional stability, and your solution to it is cutting yourself and crying. That's how you operate. But whatever, I figured out the problem and moved on. Now what's left is the inconsistent problems of you. Okay.
Break up forever.
Yeah, I was like, this is a very unstable man, and the fucking level of gaslighting is crazy.
Yeah.
Just he's like, I'm giving you a last chance, like you're some fucking prize. Like, go fuck yourself, dude.
He's like, you're the problem. Like, actually, bro, really kind of sounds like you're the problem.
You know what? 10 out of 10 for the woman. Healthy boundaries, sticking to them, defending herself, and telling you this is not okay.
Yeah, sticking up for yourself is great.
Yeah.
That's what you should have done.
But yeah, absolutely fucking break up with him, block him, and never speak to him again.
Okay, so verdict. Is she overreacting?
Absolutely not. I think she's underreacting. Honestly.
Yeah. You're right.
Because
Underreacting.
Especially if, obviously I don't know this woman, but from the sounds of it, it does sound like she had a history of cutting herself, and now he is turning around and using that to insult and degrade her.
Yeah.
And so if it's a current thing or even a past, thing, that is still not something you use in an argument, no matter how upset you are. That's just a line you don't cross.
And also, it seems like he has a history of doing this a lot.
Yeah.
Like lashing out and just absolutely berating her, whether it's telling her to kill herself or whatever else. Like, that's insane.
I was about to say,
I definitely don't think she's overreacting.
No.
I think she's underreacting, honestly.
What do you think?
Definitely not overreacting.
All right,
Absolutely not.
We got a 3 for 3 vote.
3 for 3 vote.
It's interesting. That one's pretty cut and dry, but I think it's interesting. There's 3 of us here, so we can like kind of vote.
Yeah.
Like if these different.
I can
stories.
be a tiebreaker.
So we've kind of got a lot of stories, so we're gonna jump right into this next one here. This one's also on Am I Overreacting? This is by Jelly-Fish 1293.
Jelly donuts.
Am I overreacting that I shouldn't have left my husband's ticket at the front gate? I bought tickets for me, my husband, and our 2 sons, and my little brother to go to the local track for a monster jam today. We had already planned to take 2 vehicles, but due to circumstances, my sons, 2 and 4, and brother and I left ahead of my husband. I asked where he wanted us to meet, and he said wherever. Just let him know he was about 10 minutes behind us, and he had to park. We walked up to the gate, and I left his ticket at the booth. There was no line, and so let me zoom this in. And called to tell him his ticket was there and we were going to go in and call me when he got there. He proceeds to get angry the entire time at the track and says we should have waited on him to go in together. When we got home and I listed all the reasons why we went in rather than wait in the car or go to the gate, kids had to pee, it was hot and overwhelming, trying to keep the kids content. The 2-year-old kept trying to go through the entrance while we were waiting at the gate, thought the lines inside the gates might be long, and we couldn't get in line while waiting on him, etc. He proceeds to cuss me out and yell that I'm such a selfish person and I wouldn't have done that to my mom, which I agreed, but I would have left my mom and dad's tickets at the booth if they were together for the same reasons, and on and on. That I didn't want him there and I treat him like shit and I wouldn't have done that to anyone else, and he missed out on spending time with his sons because my little brother and I had already paired off with a kid apiece. Mind you, once we got through the gate and saw there were no lines and got the kids content beside the monster truck, we waited for him before doing anything else, so he missed nothing. He has cussed me out and called me names in the past, and he says that I instigate it by doing something like the ticket, and then make him out like the bad guy that he retaliates that way, yelling, cursing, calling me names. So, should I have waited on him at the gate for 15 minutes with my 2 and 4-year-old, or is it not that big of a deal that I left the ticket at the gate for him and went inside and let him know that the ticket was there, and then waited inside the gate once we got situated and our bearings? She wrote this like it was just a fucking word vomit. That was kind of tough to read. I'm sorry. I think his reaction is shitty, but also that was a shitty thing to do. I don't know how this works, but why would you just leave his ticket at the front gate?
Yeah.
That seems insane. What if someone took it? What if he couldn't find it? Why would you... That seems weird. Like, hey, I left your ticket at the front gate. What does that mean? You just leave it on a table? Did you give it to somebody?
She probably gave it to the ticket attendant and said, this is so-and-so's ticket, this is what he looks like, he's coming in.
Yeah, that's dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
That is stupid.
That is a foolish decision, and...
I don't get why she just didn't leave the ticket with him. Like, give him the ticket, hey, go park, we'll meet you inside.
I don't know. I kind of get where he's coming from. That's an obnoxious thing to do. I think he probably crossed a line insulting her and yelling, but I don't think that that's an overreaction on his part. Like, well, it's an overreaction, but I think a reaction was warranted. I would have been like, hey, don't do that. That was dumb.
He has a
annoying.
right to be annoyed and maybe even offended, but his reaction was still too much.
Yeah.
I don't think she did anything wrong.
Really?
Yeah. She has a 2 and a 4-year-old. Now, I'm not a mom, but, like, they probably were needing attention, needing to go to the bathroom, needing to get situated, and they weren't just gonna fucking stand there.
You know what? That is
long.
true.
No.
And so she needed to go in.
It's not.
Children are a lot.
No,
I will say that.
No, but she has a second person with her.
That
That
doesn't
is
stop
true.
them from screaming or being annoying or trying to run.
No,
or whatever.
no. I mean, like, hey, you, my brother, wait here for my husband. I'm gonna go get the kids situated. Easy as that. Or vice versa. Hey, brother, watch the 2 children. I'm gonna wait here for 10 minutes for my husband to get here. That's not a difficult interaction. I get the kids are annoying, but like,
You know what could have actually avoided all of this and what she should have done?
giving
Is-
him his ticket before you left?
Well, that, but also call him and say, hey, the kids are getting rowdy. Is it cool if I do this?
Yeah.
Don't just do it, but make sure he is still in on the plan, or at least ask him, like, hey, how far out are you? Should we go ahead and get seats? Because, like, if he was, like, 20 minutes away, then I can understandably see, like, yeah, I'm not going to stand out in the heat with a 2 and 4-year-old for 20 minutes to 30 minutes to however long just to wait for you when we could sit inside and get them situated. But if he was, like, 10 minutes out, then I could see okay, we can wait.
But also it's Monster Jam, so it's outside too.
Uh-huh.
Well, they're probably undercover.
When we went to Monster Jam, it was inside.
It was in the Colonial Life Arena, but it was still outside.
That was inside. It was inside.
Was it inside?
Yeah.
Oh, well, my bad.
I don't know. Could there have been better communication and better planning? Sure. Does it warrant being called names and getting yelled at and cursed at? No.
I agree with that. How
Yeah.
he handled his emotions was wrong. He should not have yelled at her, raised his voice, cussed her out. That was very, very not cool. But also, and I'm going to play devil's advocate here, maybe she's just an annoying bitch.
Well, then they should fucking break up.
Well, they have a 2 and a 4-year-old.
Okay?
Look.
Make it work or not.
All I'm saying is maybe we're just getting her perspective of
That
this.
is true.
It's entirely possible that he did come to her and was like, hey, I didn't appreciate that you did that to me. And she takes it as like, oh, he's being mean.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And maybe she does this all the fucking time. Like, she's constantly just doing shit where she doesn't think about him. And he's frustrated. And maybe
That
this
is
was the
true.
breaking point.
Maybe. But from what we have,
I was
Yes.
gonna say, we have to take each story from an isolated event.
Yeah, you're
because
right. You're right.
We don't know the full context.
I still think that you're not I don't think you're overreacting based on how your husband is reacting, but I do think that what you did was annoying. And I get the husband being upset.
Yeah.
I don't think the way he handled his frustration is justified, but I think he's justified in being annoying.
Yeah.
Or in being annoyed.
Yeah.
2 against 1.
yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not sorry.
All right.
Well, you got a 2 and a 4-year-old. Do what you gotta do, honestly. If he wants to be a bitch about it, then
You're a team. You're a team.
That is true.
All right, next up.
It takes a village.
Another Am I Overreacting? This is from no_consequence 6880. Am I overreacting with my ex-roommate and her new roommate?
Let's read the paragraph first.
Yep.
Excuse you.
I, 19 female, am trying to get my money back. I tried to be kind and civil beforehand, but she has ghosted me before when I mentioned the money till I mentioned small claims court. We moved in together in May of 2025 and were friends before all of this. But one day in June, she left and told me she's moving out. So we talked and she agreed to pay July's rent since it was towards the end of June. She also owes me the security deposit, which I paid for. Which I paid for her because we were friends and she agreed to pay me back, but now she's lying. She ghosted me while I was on vacation visiting my father and I asked for July's rent. I even begged her to even pay a part of it so I can afford food when I come back. She eventually replied after I mentioned small claims court and agreed to pay for it when she had the money. One day I found on her shirts at my One day I found one of her shirts at my apartment and messaged her about it to pick it up. A week passed and I was just asking when she would pick it up till that all happened. Sorry, some of these I have trouble reading. Wow, this is 4 minutes ago. This is fresh off the press. All right, so these are the text messages. All right, you read the blue, I'll read the gray.
hey, don't forget to pay me. Still need that $400.
Hey, I still haven't gotten my first paycheck.
That's okay. I'm glad you found a new job.
Yeah.
Hold on, that was Friday, July 25th. This is now Monday, August 4th.
Okay.
Hey, I need that money.
Hey, I don't have it yet. I'm behind on a lot of shit.
This is an unknown skip.
Yeah. Wait, let's see if there's a... No, there's not. There's a lot of text messages. Okay.
Your shirt from my place is the bottom of the text.
Hey, my fucking car is broken.
You could have told me that. Do you know when you're getting it back?
Hi, this is blank. So she will be getting her car back on Friday, which is her payday. The cost of fixing her car is going to cost between $250 and $300. So as soon as she has the funds to get her car up and running plus gas, she will come get it. She also has to work around her work schedule as well.
Hey, not my business about the cost or any of that. I just needed to know when she's getting her car back so she can come grab her shit from my place. And she also has to communicate with me about scheduling because I also have a job in school that's coming up. Oh, and I also still need that money from her, or at least making payments towards me, otherwise it will be small claims court. She owes $860.
And then there's a screenshot of the prices.
So she owes a safety deposit of $400, rest of the month $60, rent for July is $200, and then rent for July is another $200. Sorry.
Here is exactly everything and for what.
And then she sends what looks like some sort of an audio message, but we've got it transcribed. Okay, so hi, I really don't care that. You don't know me and I'm at a breaking point, so I'm sorry if this is me coming across as a fucking bitch. I have been shown every single text message from Kay from you, and no offense, you are a grown-ass adult who is treating someone who is freshly coming into being an adult really shitty. I am 30 years old and even I don't act like that towards people. You are very passive-aggressive, holy shit. The reason that she isn't able to communicate a lot with you right now, if she is getting back on her feet in a very healthy, stable home and environment for two, she works from 7 a.m. till 4 p.m. I'm sorry that she hasn't been communicating as best as she can, but she's trying to get back on her feet. This is only going to be her second paycheck, so I don't really care if you don't like me after this. I'm sorry. Voluntarily, the phone was handed off to me because Kay doesn't know how to actually handle this situation, but I do. Because I've been in this situation and I'm not gonna be nice. I'm not gonna be friendly because honestly, the way that you are treating her is really a piece of shit. Why my thing here is all of a sudden is it $860? Explain to me that one, and no, you will not be taking it to small claims court. Like I said, this is being transcribed, so it's not accurate.
There is some issues, and just to pause it. Granted, these are screenshots and we're only getting OP's perspective. But she has been nothing but nice.
Yeah, she's just asking for her money.
It really hasn't been passive-aggressive at all.
It has not been passive-aggressive at all. It's been direct, and it's been simple. It's like, hey, your shirt's still at my place. Come pick it up. And it was like, okay. And then like a week goes by, and she's like, hey, I still need the money, and your shirt's still here. And then this bitch comes out of fucking left field and is all like, I don't care if I'm coming across as a bitch. It's like, you're not coming across as one. You are one.
This also is the second person that has stepped in for the roommate. Why isn't she handling her own shit?
I'd also like to point this out. Money is important, especially as a young adult. Because OP something like 19 years old. This is like the first time on their own, getting on their own feet, and like $1,000 is no small sum of money.
Especially not at that age.
I was gonna say $860 is a lot of money, especially to a young adult. So I can understand that it's a lot to pay back, but at the same time, that means OP is out that money. Yeah. So if it's hard to pay back that money, imagine how hard it is for somebody that doesn't have it, that already spent it for you.
Right.
Yeah, her roommate entered into an agreement with OP. I will give you this money for our place, and then she reneged on that. But you're still stuck in that contract. You still owe that money. Yeah. It's not OP's fault for asking for it. It's her fault for agreeing to a contract that she very clearly couldn't fulfill.
Yeah, and I don't know how it is state to state, but I know at least where we are, as long as you have a written confirmation, it is a contract. You can take it to small claims court. So
Verbal contracts work in our state.
Yeah, and so as long as you can prove that it was spoken and agreed upon, which obviously you have the text messages in this case.
Well, if it's an apartment, then they literally have a signature from her.
Exactly, and so this is a very easy small claims court.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like, whoever this fucking other bitch is on the audio message has no idea what the fuck she's talking about, is just trying to threaten and intimidate her out of a very easy small claims court. Hey, we agreed this, she's not paying, over and done with.
Yeah.
See, if this new roommate wanted to be nice, she'd be like, hey, she's struggling with money. I'll pay it for her, and then she'll pay me back. That's how she should handle it.
Absolutely.
Let's see. She will get you the money when she can finally have a stable check coming in. This is only going to be her second check. She also needs to give us rent money as well. We are helping her finance. We are helping her get back on her feet. By the way, what do you mean by get back on her feet? What has she done? You know the car is going to come first. That is a priority. Anything after that, we can budget into what we are already helping her budget, so you need to be patient. You need to stop hounding her. She is trying. This is someone who is a year after being a fresh adult, who hasn't been in a stable place, hasn't been in a healthy environment, and needs to get back on her feet. So you want $400 for a safety deposit, rest of month's rent, which is $60, which is $200. Why does the safety deposit getting thrown in like, why? We were told 400, so that is what we will be budgeting into this thing is 400. Keisha was told 400, that is what she will be giving you is 400. You're not gonna sit here and tell her 860. Now, no, that's fucked up. I'm putting my foot down on that and saying no because we still need rent. So we still need our rent money for this month and the next month, so we will payment plan the 400. Nothing more than that. That's end of conversation. You can't just all of a sudden sit here and go 400 for like a long stretch and then bump it up to 8. No. Yeah, that's how rent works. It's 2 months worth of rent. No. I'm sorry that if you don't like any of the way I'm talking to you. I don't put up with this kind of shit as someone who has gone through and seen shit for my life. That's something that I don't handle because this is the same shit that has happened to me in the past by ex-roommates. We will financially get everything set up, and when she checks, finally set everything up, when the checks actually start coming in, and we can get a rough estimate of how much each check they're pulling in. But you will see 400 in due time. We will help get that paid to you. There is no need to take this to small claims court. So be patient, so patience is a virtue, fucking learn it, and being an adult, okay, thanks, bye.
Alright, another time out here. Like, she wasn't even like saying like, you have to get me this now. She was just, she was like, hey, remember that, you still owe me that. She's one, making sure she hasn't forgotten, and two, making sure that she's being budgeted for.
Yeah.
That this debt is being paid. And so she's sitting here like, yeah, we're gonna finance it. It's like, that's what I'm asking. Yeah. I'm not saying not to pay your car or not to pay your rent. I'm just saying remember this debt and slowly start paying it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she's exploding, like she's demanding, you know, I get all of the money right here now. It's like,
but also, if she was completely fucking justified.
Completely
You
justified.
started a rent contract, which are generally a year long, and then she decided to go get rent somewhere else. Clearly she's a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, of course she needs to get on her feet. She doesn't know how real life works, but that doesn't mean she's void of consequences.
Yeah.
Just because she's dumb doesn't mean that everyone else has to pick up the fucking slack.
Okay. Hi, I don't care about you.
I love that.
I am also a fresh adult. It is $860 because she did not pay the security deposit. I'm not sorry you think I'm a shitty person. I was being nice in the beginning and have been being patient, but it's almost been 2 months. And yes, small claims court will be necessary if this is not resolved. I was not being rude, I was being reasonable with the situation. I'm sorry she's in that position, but I am not sorry for needing that money from her. So she will pay that $860. She already agreed a long while ago. Whether
Just right here.
Whether now she says she did or did not.
Here's another fucking. This
God.
bitch is driving. She's.
Holy shit! It's 4 pages of more audio.
Scroll back a little bit to the beginning of the first audio message, because that screenshot showed how long the audio message was. It was a 5-minute rant.
Yeah.
And so this one's got to be like another 5-minute long rant.
Yeah. And from what I'm reading on that, why is she paying for what looks to be your rent and somebody else's rent?
Time out.
Yeah, that's exactly right. She's paying her new rent and her old rent because that's how contracts work.
Also, that's how a security deposit works.
Exactly. It's supposed to keep you from bailing out.
Exactly.
That's the point of it. Dumbass.
That's not how that. I want to fight this bitch. Like I'm getting upset.
And she says she's 30.
Yeah.
No wonder you've had ex-roommate problems. You're a fucking nightmare too.
It's one of those things where it's like, if I live in a place and I have a bad roommate, coincidence. That person's just bad. If I have a second bad roommate, it's like, damn, it sucks I got 2 in a row. If I've had 3 bad roommates,
Maybe you're the problem.
maybe I'm the problem, and I am just waiting for the day. She's like, and I've had 4, 5. It's like,
I bet
let's take a minute and think.
And what's so funny too is I'm sure in fucking 6 months, Kaisha is gonna fuck her over somehow, and then she's gonna be just as adamant, like, well, where's my money at?
Exactly.
It's like, oh, hey, dumbass, guess what? Shoes on the other foot.
Also, let's not forget this shoe on the other foot. You're saying Kaisha needs all of this money, and she's struggling and needs to get back on her feet and can't pay all of it. What about this person that has spent the money on it?
Let me finish reading because that's brought up. Looks to be your rent and somebody else's rent. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. That's no, if you were telling her that rent is only $400 for her, that is what you were getting. She wasn't even there for July. She was living with us for July. So she's not paying rent for July, and from the looks of that, and that looks like rent for you and rent for somebody else that you are totaling to another. No, she's not going to provide y'all's fucking rent because because to me that looks like y'all can't pay your fucking rent, so you're making her pay. If you can't pay $600 a month, you need to find somewhere cheaper. I'm sorry.
Kaisha can't afford fucking rent.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate to fucking say it. Reality check. I'm sorry. Me and my partner, we have a rent of $10.50, and we can pay that by ourselves just fucking fine. That is why Kaisha got to stay in July, rent free, because we.
Wait.
I'm about to crash the fuck out.
So she doesn't owe rent for someone else.
She doesn't owe rent. I doubt she owes utilities. So she has a $250 or $300 car bill, and maybe student loans, maybe.
So she's had 2 paychecks and she can't cough up even like $100 to pay off. She can't. You don't even have to pay the whole thing off all at once. Like, just send her $100 every paycheck.
All right, we're going to assume part-time job, minimum wage.
Okay, $7.25 times 30.
That's $217 and 50 cents, or yeah,
50 cents.
A week?
A week.
Okay.
So
do times 4.
That's $870 a month.
Before taxes.
Before taxes.
yeah, that's true. Tax.
She's looking at $600 a month, probably.
$600 a month. Pay off the car easy.
Yeah.
Pay off part of her debt.
Just send her 50
Easy.
bucks. 50 bucks, like something.
And on top of this, because it's, like person to person and not like person to bank or a corporation, there is no interest. You don't have to worry about, the debt getting higher the less you pay. You don't have to pay it all off at once.
Yeah.
You can slowly chip away at that, like here's $20, here's $10, whatever, and it's just going to slowly go down. OP is not going to start charging interest. Just start sending like $5 a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, small claims court is the answer. She really needs to sue him.
Totally.
Like, that's insane.
I'm about to crash the fuck out. I'm livid. Dude, OP's not overreacting. She's underreacting. Take them all to small claims. I don't care.
He gave me this look behind. Just like...
I'm crashing. crashing out, dude. I'm losing it. This bitch is pissing me off.
And what's funny too is like she's like you said, like she's not paying any rent. She's 19, so like she can't have any other bills.
That's why I said like maybe student loans.
Maybe student loans, but even then, like.
And on top of that, like, we are lowballing her income.
Yeah, she could.
We are going minimum wage with like minimum hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta get through this.
Okay. Because we can, as two people can afford that on our own, plus everything else we fucking owe. Yeah, 2,400 bills, and my partner can pay that just fucking fine, and we're grown-ass adults. She's talking to a 19-year-old still, by the way. It's called budgeting and financing. You will get 400. She's not paying for anything else, like at all. I'm sorry. I'm putting my foot down. I know I get it that you're a college kid, and I totally understand that I do, and I was a college kid once too, but in my living situation, I didn't pull bullshit like this. It's fucking ridiculous. Take it from someone who is 30 and has seen shit, done shit, lived shit. That's not how you handle these situations. I really don't give a fuck.
I can't stand people that say that shit.
I really don't give a fuck.
It's not a leg up. It's not a leg up on anything.
I really don't give a fuck if you don't like how I talk. But I don't deal with this. She hasn't even complained about how she's talked.
You know what drives me up the wall? Especially to people like this, that is like...
Kaisha drives me up the wall.
Yeah. But it's like, I'm 30. I've lived shit and done shit. It's like, congratulations, you're older than me.
Yeah, then yeah.
I'm still out $860.
It's like, yeah, that's cool, you're 30. You're mad at me for being 19 and broke?
Right.
She's like, I've got my shit together. And I was where you were. It's like, then where's the sympathy?
Yeah.
Calm down.
On top of that, she's like, yeah, we owe $2,400 in bills. It's like, you're also 30 with a career.
Yeah.
Like, you should be able to pay
Like,
that.
I'm working part-time and going to school and living on my own. You're 30, done with all of that shit.
Right.
Of course you can afford $2,400.
I don't know why she's talking about herself fucking at all, dude.
Yeah.
At all.
An extra bit of irony is she's like, me and my partner can pay that just fucking fine. And it's like, well, you know what? Her and her roommate were able to pay it just fine until she fucking left.
Yeah.
If your fucking husband left you, you wouldn't be able to fucking pay those bills, you moron. You know why? Because suddenly someone's not paying for it. Duh.
I'm crashing out, dude. I can't stand people like this.
Where was that? 30 and has seen shit done. That's not really how you handle it. I don't give a fuck. This is not okay. You're not gonna sit here for months on end saying she owes you rent for July when she wasn't even living there. Kaisha was with us the entire month of July. She moved out at the end of June. She doesn't owe you July's rent, but you will see that 400, you will not see the rest of that. There will be no 860. She tried to communicate with you about leaving and you tried to trap her. Not cool. Not cool at all. That's not.
Time out. You are trapped by something called a lease agreement.
Yeah, I'm not as your roommate trapping you. The apartment complex is fucking trapping you.
You wait until the end of your lease and then you can leave. To leave before then, you have to pay your security deposit. Also, for the month of July, guess what? I'm now in an apartment by myself that I can't afford. I need you to pay for it while I find somebody else to live with me to help contribute to this rent. I know she wasn't living with her for the month of July. But somebody still has to pay that bill.
You still owe that money. Yep. And what's funny is she's only asking for July. She hasn't even said, like, you're going to have to owe me the rest of the year. She's just like, just pay me July and we'll forget about it.
Just pay me July and then you're part of the security deposit that I already paid for you at the beginning of our lease.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
That's what the
She's already paid this money.
Yeah, she
is down $860.
She actually owes more than that. Because she paid for her half of the security deposit and the other person's half of the security department. So if she breaks it, she technically owes all of that security deposit.
Yeah.
So it should be more than $860.
It should be.
Holy shit.
And whoever this bitch is on the the fucking audio messages,
whose mom is this?
30-year-old fucking ratchet cunt. It just, I don't know how she doesn't understand that this is a 19-year-old that is $860 more in the hole. She isn't trying to, you know, get a leg up or fuck this person over. She's trying to get back to zero. Yeah. She is negative right now. She is just trying to get some of that negative gone.
Some of that negative gone. All right, let's see. Where was I?
I'm so angry, dude.
You tried to trap her, not cool. I'm sorry, it was her choice to leave. She made that known. July 1st came around. Her shit was moved out. She was with me and my partner, so there is no 860. There will be 400 because I have receipts from this conversation with y'all stating I owe you 400 for rent, and that is coming from you.
Pause. She just said July 1st.
Came around and her shit was moved out.
Okay, never mind.
Well, not all of
Sorry.
it. Her shirt's still there.
Yeah.
Anyway, you owe me 400. That is how the tax went. I saw that with my own eyes. Now you're switching it up.
Get glasses, bitch.
That is showing that y'all can't afford your fucking shit. So now you're trying to... Yeah, exactly. Exactly right. She's almost there. She's almost there.
Come on. Fucking spark those brain cells together.
Almost, dude.
Get a coherent fucking thought.
Fucking shit. That's fucked up. That's manipulation, gaslighting, and not being a very good ex-roommate slash friend. I'm putting you in your place, and I really hope it's a fucking reality check to you. I will
do all of them.
I will budget their stuff, and when their stuff is fully budgeted, we will then reconvene.
And how long's that gonna take? What does that even mean?
Where was reconvene? Reconvene. Not you and Keisha. No. Me and you, because now this is a me problem. Me and you are going to reconvene, and I will tell you how much they will give you every check to meet that 400. There is going to be no small claims court, because you're going to screw her financially even fucking more, and that's a dick move. That is the biggest fucking dick move you could ever do to somebody who is trying to get back on their fucking feet. Seriously, they just got a fucking job. This is only their second paycheck. You need to have fucking patience. You're a grown-ass adult, and from the looks of it, you're harassing a 19-year-old who is trying to get on their feet. So no, you don't get to sit there and text for how many months saying 400, 400, 400, 400, and then turn around now and go 860. No, that's not okay. Me and you will reconvene when you can get them financially set up. End of conversation. End of text messages.
Fucking take Kaisha to fucking small claims court and take this other bitch to court for harassment.
Literally, yeah.
Get fucking rid of her.
Fuck all that shit. You are not overreacting.
You're underreacting. Fucking take the bitch to court.
Holy shit, dude.
Like, fuck this whore. Whoever this 30-year-old ratchety old cunt is, fucking take her ass to fucking court for harassment or something. Like, I'm fucking, like...
Clams.
Small claims court.
Fucking updo that shit too.
Yeah, you are not overreacting. You should be overreacting more. Definitely take it to small claims court. And get a restraining order in advance on this woman.
Yeah.
Because if you take her to small claims court, she is going to harass the fuck out of you.
Yep. This 30-year-old woman acting like she's
Also,
Yeah.
under 19.
Also, not a dick move. It is the appropriate reaction.
Absolutely.
That 30-year-old bitch was like, that's a dick move and we'll fuck her over more financially. It's like,
But-
because
Fuck
you
me
know
over.
Kaisha's in the wrong.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you know
So you know they're going to make her pay the $860.
Yeah. Exactly right. All right, so I'm going to get your verdict last. What's your verdict?
Not overreacting.
I'm definitely not overreacting. React more.
Fucking firebomb their house.
Yeah, throw a fucking Molotov through the window and go like, "Oh, you guys, your bills. Oh no, how are you gonna pay for that? Anyway, here's your, you've been summoned."
Yeah, take the bitch to small claims court.
Yeah,
Fuck this bitch.
definitely.
And her fucking
Refresh it, see
30-year-old.
if anyone's commenting.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Drag her, yeah.
Yep, drag her to small claims court. I enjoy the fact that you're a monster in this unhinged person's eyes for requesting money owed to you. Yep. Not overreacting. I'd be 10 times as much of a dick just because of that new remake running their mouth like that. Just let her go and get that money some other way. No, wrong. Small claims court for sure. I said that. Yeah. This is a 40-minute. By the way, we opened this at 4 minutes. It's now 48 minutes. We talked about this for an hour.
To be fair, it was kind of a long story. And
It was.
To be fair, I was yapping a lot.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep my fucking mouth shut.
God, we're at 40 minutes.
I'm angry.
All right, we're gonna end this episode on hopefully a much shorter.
It was short
story.
shit.
It's
Yeah.
called. This is on r/bridezillas, which I think we definitely need to use more.
Yeah.
That's good.
This was from me. I found it.
Yeah, Boodrix found this one. This is from loud resource 5811. Maid of Honor Uninvited from the wedding. Over a year ago now, my best friend of 6.5 years asked me to be the maid of honor at her wedding. I accepted, and I did everything a maid of honor is supposed to do. Or so I thought. 1. I helped the groom plan the proposal. 2. I helped the groom pick out the ring my friend wanted. 3. I took their engagement photos. 4. I helped the bride ask the other bridesmaids to be her bridesmaid. 5. I went wedding dress shopping with the bride. 6. I drove the bride 14 hours each day to go wedding dress shopping again in her hometown so that her grandma could be there.
Wow.
7. I helped the bride hand sew 12 bridesmaids' robes for everyone at the bachelorette party. 8. I planned and organized the entire 4-day-long bachelorette party with 9 guests. And 9. I drove the bride 4 hours each way to the destination wedding venue, and I helped her plan every moment, down to the minute of the big day.
Get you a friend like this. Holy
Yeah.
hell.
A couple of weeks ago, I put my foot down because the mother of the groom, who the bride insisted I invite last minute to the bachelorette party, wanted to come to both wine tasting events. She paid me for both flights of alcohol up front, told me she would be drinking, and then also insisted that she would be driving herself and others to and from the event. This is illegal under state law. My friend, the bride, told me to lay off my opinion and shut up. Long story short, I then got uninvited from not only the wedding but also the bachelorette party that I planned. Happy wedding season, everyone. I give up.
Wow.
Get you a friend like this. Holy fuck.
Wow, wow, wow,
OP
wow, wow, wow.
went above and beyond.
Wow.
Like, that is so much shit that...
All that over the mother-in-law, too, is nuts.
Of the groom, yeah.
Yeah.
The soon-to-be mother-in-law is nuts.
Wow.
And it's also, never let somebody gaslight you into thinking drinking and driving is okay.
Totally.
Not only is it illegal, but 2, it is wildly unsafe. And so if somebody tells you their plan is to drink and then take everybody home, you're not only putting yourself in danger, but everybody you're taking home, which includes the bride. You, as the maid of honor, it is also your job to make sure that the bride doesn't make a bad decision.
Yeah, call the police. Say, hey, this woman is intoxicated and behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Rat them the fuck out.
Like, you did everything right, and holy shit, the driving 14 hours multiple times.
Oh my god. I love Jonathan to death, my best friend. I would not drive him 14 hours to go look at a suit.
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
No.
Buy a plane ticket, bitch.
And they said...
They did that at least twice.
Twice.
Because they went the first time.
To and fro, so that's already...
That's 28 hours.
And then they did it a second time. Bro, I'm sorry.
Like,
You are a high-maintenance bitch if you need to drive 14 hours to wedding dress shop just because you want to be with your grandma. Buy a fucking plane ticket. Driving that distance is insane. That's from Florida to where we are now, because our wonderful friend told us that. Remember? At Best Buy.
Yep.
this was
This
the
is
last step.
Yeah. That's here halfway across the United States.
Mm-hmm.
That is from here to here.
I was going to say, that's like 5 states to drive.
That's
insanity.
That's dumb as hell, first of all.
That's one side of Texas to the other side of Texas. But yeah, like, to do that, you are blessed to have a friend like that in your life that is willing to go through so many hoops for you to ensure you have such a special wedding.
Yeah.
Because weddings are very special. And they should, have this level of care put into them. Maybe a little less care than
I think the 14 hours is ridiculous. 8 hours, that's cool, but like...
14 hours is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But,
Wow.
like, everybody wants a friend like OP, and...
Not everyone deserves a friend like OP.
Exactly.
Amen.
Top comment, I'm sorry that happened to you. What a terrible person. I hope you will no longer be friends with her. OP responds, yeah, I don't think we can be friends anymore, unfortunately. It's just crazy. Like, this wedding turned her into a whole different person. Cancel everything you planned, send her a bill for your time and for everything you spent. Oh, I would honestly love to do this, but with all the other wedding expenses, she could barely afford to pay me back for my share of the bachelorette reservations.
Wow.
Yeah, this is one of those things that, despite how much time and money you have spent on this, This is one of the few things that I think it's not worth the fight, because this will be dragged out for fucking years just to get even a quarter of that paid back.
I mean, especially when they've been friends 6.5 years, so they probably have the same friend group too. So if
Totally.
you like try to be an asshole back, you're gonna turn all of your other friends on you.
It is
potentially.
It's smarter and easier just to cut contact
just back out.
and just leave them alone. And eventually they'll come back. Once they realize they have lost a friend like you, they will come crawling back, and you will have the satisfaction to look them in the eyes and say no.
And even if they don't, they weren't worth having as friends anyway.
Exactly.
So it'll work out.
She's been blocked.
Oh, they blocked her, huh? Oh, this person suggested it, but they don't know the license plate to call the police.
But you know what? Good morals, good friend. You're an A+ person. Do not let this get you down.
Is it fucked up that I kind of want the mother-in-law to get into an accident and get arrested for a DUI now?
I'm going to say yes, because the other people in the bachelorette party...
Enabled it?
You're right, they did enable it.
Yeah.
But still a little fucked up. Definitely want her to get pulled over and get arrested for DUI.
At least a fucking...
Yeah, at least a ticket, but you know, let's not wish harm on
I
them.
don't wish harm, I just wish that they would wreck their car. And then they'd be totally safe. What you reading?
I was just seeing if, like, the OP was putting any kind of, like,
She canceled
updates.
all the reservations and vendors that
Dude.
were in her name.
Good. Totally good. Just canceled all of them. Yep, nice.
Which is absolutely what you should have done. If they're gonna fucking do this to you, just turn around and just... Alright, then you get none of the benefits of being my friend.
Word. Alright, well, I think this is a pretty good place to stop. We're probably at another 50 minutes. Just about. So, once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was a very drama, tea-filled episode of Delves In. I would like to thank both of my co-hosts here, the Great Catsby and Boodrix, for accompanying me in this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's another long episode, but
I be yapping, I'm sorry.
we appreciate you stopping by with us. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Goodbye!
Bye.